Counseling service that many YouTubers are promoting to their fans, also known as BetterHelp, is it a scam? Or is it at least as much a scam as big mainstream YouTube news makes it out to be? Stay tuned. Morning everyone. For me it is Saturday morning, which is great, and by the time you see this it'll probably be Saturday afternoon. So happy Saturday to everyone, but to the people working on Saturday, it's almost Sunday. Unless you work on Sunday, well then, that doesn't really mean a lot then. Anyways guys, before I go into the main bit that I'm going to be talking about, which is the BetterHelp scandal, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen going around, I want to say, if you were new here, it would mean a lot to me if you did go down and subscribe, and if we could hit 100 likes on today's video, that would be really cool. If you yourself have your post notifications on, because that will because subscriptions don't really work like they used to. If you have your post notifications on, pause this video, go down the comment section down below, comment post notification squad, and I will be replying to everyone who does that. As well, if you'd like to help out the show, because I'm getting demonetized right and left, I have a Patreon. I will link that down below. If you are a Patreon, you will be featured on the show at least at one point. Anyways, let's get into the main topic of today's video. BetterHelp, it is a counseling service that you can get over the internet. I think it's about 30 bucks a week, and a lot of YouTubers have been promoting this. This goes from Boogie, Philip DeFranco, Dominic's, all these really massive mainstream YouTubers that are definitely in kind of like, they're not the problematic ones, so everyone kind of trusts them. And it is this kind of like organization that has recently come under fire. Here's why. Alright, so the main problems when it comes to this kind of like counseling service is, one, it is relatively expensive, but I've seen two major problems that people have talked about. The first one is the actual counselors themselves. And I will say, before I get into the second thing I'm going to say about this topic, is that the counseling system, it's not the best. It is actually, for what it is, it's not that bad, but they really don't do that much, they don't really do a lot of background checks from what I know and what I'm aware of into the actual counselors themselves, which is pretty dangerous and can actually lead to a lot of problems. I mean, this is a very, very delicate situation. Like, whenever anything that has to do with mental health, you need to be really, really, really careful with who you look with, what you're doing, because it's a very delicate situation, very delicate topic. So a lot of people have been calling them out for really, really bad counselors, and counselors who don't show up and don't give the proper advice that they need. One thing I will say that people were going insane about in the terms of service, which I personally don't, which I'm going to rebuttal and say this actually isn't that big of a deal, is exactly, let me quote it. So this was in the terms of service. We make no reparation or warranty whatsoever as to whether you will find the counseling services relevant, useful, correct, satisfactory, or suitable to your needs. At first, everyone was just like, whoa, they're saying that our counselors won't do anything. The only thing I'll say with this is they're basically putting this in so if a counselor doesn't fit your exact needs, that you can't refund or sue, which kind of makes sense because you can't expect that every single client you have and every single counselor you have is going to give the exact right kind of advice or recommendations for someone with mental health. Mental health is a really kind of complex issue that, I don't know, sometimes there isn't not one person will know the correct solution for everyone. Which, I mean, I don't think it's the biggest deal that they say we aren't going to guarantee that you're going to get exactly what you need every time. I think that's 100% fair. But I do think that they should 100% look into their counseling services because there are a lot of big issues with it. Second biggest issue is that people are actually calling out the YouTubers that are promoting the company BetterHelp and saying that they are making money off of their depressed fans. And I can kind of see where that is coming from, but at the same time, you're offering them a service that, I will only criticize the YouTuber if the YouTuber knows that this service is garbage and they're like, I'm still going to promote it because I know I'll make a lot of money off of it. If the YouTuber truly does believe, which the YouTubers that have been promoting it I think are relatively good people, does believe that this will have the power to help, it doesn't matter. I don't really care that they're being paid for it. I do not care if they're being paid for promoting something that they believe will help their fans. It kind of comes into this whole, you're making money off of whatever, right? For example, I mean, look, the news makes money off of tragedies. Whenever someone on YouTube makes money off of, whenever someone explicitly, makes money off of someone's tragedy just to make money, and someone makes a video about talking about it, everyone's like, oh, you're making money off of someone making money off of someone making money off of someone. I'm just like, please, okay, look, yes, I am making money off of this, something that isn't good, but I'm not doing it because I'm a bad person. I'm not doing it because I'm evil. I'm actually trying to shed light on the situation / help someone. So if you want to complain about it, sure. Like, I don't care at this point. Like, my moral compass is totally, like, says that this is fine. I don't really care if yours does. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes. So these YouTubers promoting it, I honestly have zero issue with it. As long as, hold up. I have zero issue with it as long as they know that as long as they think that it's an okay website, that they think that their viewers will actually be able to get better help from this. Get it? Because better help. Exactly. That's my opinion on it. I mean, that's it. That's my opinion on the situation. I really think that there's not a lot more to be said. I'm interested to see what will be coming out in the next couple days. So if you see this video like 10 months later and like more stuff has come out, I don't know what's gonna happen in 10 months. Like, just check the timestamps whenever you comment something. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to go ahead and do that. Make sure to turn on your post notifications because YouTube doesn't really send the videos of the people you are subscribed to into your home feed, and notifications really help that out. But even sometimes notifications don't really do that, so make sure to follow me on all my social medias down below, because that has a much higher chance of you seeing the new video in your feed, either that being Twitter timeline or Instagram stories or whatever. As well, if you want to help the podcast or whatever this is a little more like financially, and because monetization literally went bang. I'm like low-key not doing well at all. But if you want to help me out, patreon.com/pugnetwork, that will be linked down below as well. If you're a Patreon, you will be featured on the show eventually one time every month, as well as the other Patreon people. I want to talk to you, but I want to especially leave time for the people who help me out. I really do appreciate you guys. Leave criticisms and feedback down below. As always, I will see you in the next one.